so. We're having terrible press day with the gang war destroying Crimson Banks. You got news from her. Okay. What? I didn't read that last one. We must stop him at once. This could be dangerous. I'll come with you. Stay alert. Not a step closer. I'll toss this match and this place will go up in flames. I don't think so. Bang. Oh my god. She shot the flame out of his hand. Alright, I'll come quietly. Yes, you will. You're under arrest for attempted arson. Well, well, that was easy. Yay, well, at least we have him behind bars. Did he change his uniform? Oh, man. That'd been so cool. Sorry, I don't know why. I didn't mean to click him. Alright. Wait, Mr. Dante, why on earth would you want to set fire to the playground? We know that Bridget Baker was living there, and that's also where we found her head. Were you trying to destroy evidence? I was trying to send a message to the Irish gang. I knew that Baker girl was spying on us Italians for them. So you knew her, and you say she was spying on you. I find that far-fetched, Mr. Dante. She was just a street urchin who did odd jobs. Says yous. I say the only odd thing about the Baker girls' jobs was that somehow, after her work was done, the Irish always seemed to be able to kill more of us Italians. So you decided to send a message to him. Was killing Bridget part of the message? I didn't kill that girl. Only the creepy critters that killed recently are my fleas. You better hope that the evidence doesn't prove you killed her. I'll be staying in prison for a long, long time. That's true. It is true. Mr. Dante claims that Bridget was spying for the Irish, but Dermot said that the victim refused to get involved with the So what's the truth? I agree. Since Bridget lived at the playground, we should have another look before Mr. Dante's kerosene destroys any clues. Let's do it. Okay, dog. That's easy. Bridget is a liar. Oh, that's nice. Chocolate bar, glass, bottle. Ugh, this playground still reeks of kerosene. But never mind that. There's some messages on it. I can't. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a compilation of how many times I messed up. There's a message on this wooden plank. Someone wrote, Bridget is a liar. That someone also seems to have left a substance on the plank. I can already tell you who it's from. And that empty bottle has morphine written on the label. Why on earth would anyone leave a morphine bottle at the children's playground? You're right. You're dusting, kid. Yeah, could you show us more information about what this bottle is doing here? Let's get to it. Bridget is a liar. Black powder. You have a sample of that substance from that angry message about the victim. A quick view under the microscope will help determine what it is. Please don't have any numbers or symbols like this did. I can't do any more of this today. Oh, it has fingerprints. Okay, I gotta do fingerprints. Except Evie will probably be doing that. Okay. The rest of the label on that bottle says, property is St. Sulpicius Hospital. You're right. Here the Bridget had tried to steal medicine. Could this be some of it? The fingerprints will tell us, but there are so many on this bottle. We'll need Evie's help sorting them out. Yep, that's what I thought. We can identify the powder ourselves, but we can't do a few fingerprints, you know, because that's logic. got something. I got 8. The substance on the sign defaming the victim was pigment for a newspaper. Spot on. One of the suspects would have newspaper all over his hands every day. Timmy Tanner, the newsie. He told us that he and Bridget were friends. We'd better ask him why he was angry at her. Okay, that surprised me because I thought it was the mother because she had suit on her. Yeah. Oops. Hello there, boy. Timmy. I love saying that. We found a sign you made at the playground. Why do you call Bridget Baker a liar? Because she was a liar. A stinking liar. Stinking liar. Bridget promised to protect me and she didn't. Protect you from what? The gangs. We're going to survive together. She was all I had after my parents died. I was barely scraping by, eating stolen Stuco wafers for dinner, but she found me outside the dog racetrack. She said we'd always stick together. She even took me to the hospital after I was mugged. I caught every flea in the place. The gangs finally turned into a war. Bridget forgot me. I was yesterday's news. I was angry, but I never wanted her to die. Maybe if we'd stuck together, she'd still be alive. Maybe you're the killer yourself. Wait, hold on a sec. I'm pretty sure he fit something. Yeah. Him, Dermot, and Tony Boy. Because, you see, the thing is, he's got that wound. Wait, he's technically... Oh, maybe it's a patch. Like, a blood patch or something, because she had that too. And he has a tattoo. And she has a tattoo. Okay. Alright, I got it. Anyways, I will be right back. I gotta go do all this, and I also have to clear my cache so my game won't break again. See you in a second. Up this bottle of fingerprints. The fingerprints on the bottle you sent me analysis told a surprising story. Firstly, some of the fingerprints did belong to Bridget Baker, so she did steal from the hospital supplies. Why? The other set of fingerprints may hold the answer. They belong to Sadie Smith. The victim's mother? We must speak to Miss Smith at once to get to the bottom of this morphine mystery. She needed help. I'm guessing at least. I don't know. Miss Smith, we found a morphine bottle at the playground, and... You found it? I've looked all over it. Is there any left inside? Not a drop. We take it that you have a fondness for morphine. What did Bridget steal it for you? Yes, she stole it. I told her I needed it for pain, her poor mother. But when Bridget found out I was addicted to it, you know what she did? She dumped all the morphine on the ground. On the ground! So, this mom's a drug dealer. Okay, then. I have to eat Stuco wafers all day to cure myself from jitters and creeps. Can you believe it? She tortured me. She's still torturing me. Miss Smith, you must get some help. And I hope you didn't kill your own daughter over morphine, or you'll be getting that help in the prison hospital. True. There's no rest between the gang war tearing up Crimson Banks and Dante nearly setting the playground on fire. That wasn't cool. He certainly held a grudge against Bridget, as did her morphine-addicted mother. Could Sadie Smith have killed Bridget pouring out her drugs? You're right. If we ever hope to solve this case, we must return to the crime scene. I was waiting for that. Crime scene's pretty cool. Crime scenes are cool. But still, whoever this killer is, I think it's, Timmy. But still, that's not cool. I mean, cutting off someone's head, that's too far. You're going too far if you're cutting off someone's head. Oop. Oop. Alright. Pile of rubble. Oh, bloody machete. Oh, God. Wait, that looks like the machete from Case 23. It looks like that. Spaghetti and pigeon. Pigeon. Is that it? No, that's not a pigeon. Don't put two bird-like creatures. I'm gonna get confused. However many bird-like creatures there were in the scene. Sorry, I'm listening. Look at all the blood on that machete! Do you think this could be the knife that cut off Bridget's head? You're right. Something seems mixed in the blood with that handle. We better collect a sample of that stain. And I agree. Searching through that rubble is a capital idea. There could be a clue in there. We're on the right track. I can feel it. Oh, her goggles. goggles that Bridget Baker used to wear, and they're all in that rubble. The goggles must have fallen off from the murder. We must get them to Viola at once. That's not cool. That's not cool. Game, you're messed up sometimes. Just saying. Oh, bullet. Oh my god, my mouse, sorry. Mouse, wake up, thank you. What was that? Let's get this sample from the machete's handle to Viola and hope it'll lead us to the killer. Oh boy, more stuff to Viola. Soon, Cash, soon. I'm gonna save you for the AI. We can just fly through that. Alright guys, well I'm gonna get that done. See you guys back in a second. What's going on everyone? Theorists here, and we are back. I'm just nervous, not only to find out the killer, but I'm nervous that the game's gonna break so I won't be able to actually arrest them and I won't find out the motive and all that. And so I hope it doesn't do that, so let's just start with the goggles. So did you find anything the killer left on the victim's goggles? I certainly found something. A strange crisscrossing pattern made in dried blood. Blood wasn't exploitable, but I compared it... Yeah, okay, so it is bandaging, okay. That crosses out Dharma. But I compared the pattern left to a variety of cloths, and I found it was left by a gauze bandage. The victim was clearly not wearing a bandage, so it must have been the killer accidentally leaving the pattern on the victim's goggles. So the killer wears a bandage for a wound of some kind. That's a hard identifier to hide. We're onto them. It's true, we are. Alright, let's find out what this is. Let's see if I was right. Really. The sample you collected from the machete told an interesting but gruesome story. First of all, as you guessed, the blood in the sample was the victim's, so this machete is definitely your murder weapon. The killer must have lunged at the victim with a machete, slashed ruthlessly at her neck, extinguishing her young life. We get the picture. What about the green substance in the sample? We've seen it before in Sinner's End. Yep, I was right. Used heel tattoos. This means the killer has been using the tincture on a recent tattoo of their own. So the killer has some ink, do they? That narrows down the list of suspects. Wow, they couldn't even think of a pun. We have all we need to arrest Bridget's killer and put them behind bars. Let's do this. Game, criminal case. Please, let me arrest the killer. Please. I already know who it is, but like, just let me arrest them. Alright, we're gonna cycle through anyways. Can't hurt to be efficient. Yep, he's got everything. You've got almost nothing. You've got no bandaging for wounds. You've got no tattoo. And you've only got that. Come on, game. Don't break. Don't break. Ugh! Come on! Why? Oh, my internet went out. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Alright, we're actually just gonna refresh. Yeah, my internet went out. Oops. My router turned off. That's hilarious, my router turned off. Let's see if I can arrest the killer now. Let's see if I get a second chance. Do I get a second chance? Give me a second chance. I want a second chance. Please, second chance, please? Second chance? Oh. Well, let's see. Was I at least right on the parts of it? Yep, innocent, innocent. I'm so pissed. Oh, I thought it was gonna work there for a